Hello everyone, my name is Greig Hutchison and I am the owner and founder of FutureGuard. FutureGuard is a high-tech gum guard manufacturing company that aims to make high-contact sports as safe as possible. The mouthguard has several sensors on the upper and lower part of the guard. These sensors will be able to detect the force of an impact as well as the direction that this force is applied. From this data, the gum guard will be able to determine if the impact was severe enough to cause a concussion. This data is then sent via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection from the gum guard to the mobile device of either the coach or the medical staff on the sidelines. This will ultimately allow the coaches and medical staff to better look after their players. Every single year on average, 2.3 million sports-related concussions go undetected, and this is a huge issue that FutureGuard is trying to solve. When concussions go undetected, they can cause serious issues such as brain damage, and some doctors say that the effect of multiple concussions is cumulative. And this is why FutureGuard is so committed to making high-contact sports safer and ultimately reducing the rate of undetected concussions. So who is the FutureGuard for? The FutureGuard has been created for people who play sports that involve high levels of contact, such as rugby and boxing. And whether you play this sport at a school level, provincial level, or even an international level, the FutureGuard is definitely for you. So how do we plan on solving this issue? With the use of our gum guard, we not only aim to protect our players, we also aim to reduce the number of undetected concussions. As I've previously said, our gum guard makes use of numerous sensors to detect the force of an impact, its linear and angular acceleration, as well as if the force was enough to cause a concussion. This data then gets sent to an app which will organize the data into a simple, user-friendly interface. The app will be fully customizable and will allow managers and coaches to add a full list of their team players so that they can monitor all of them at once using our gum guards. This data will be updated live through a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection, which will allow for the results to be as accurate as possible. Why FutureGuard? Why choose us over other well-established mouthguard companies? I believe that there's one really important thing that separates us from our competitors, and that is the fact that we make use of high-quality materials and sophisticated technology to not only protect our players, but to also notify coaches and medical staff when an impact is strong enough to have hurt a player. So what has FutureGuard already achieved? Unfortunately, due to a lack of funding and insight into the more complicated parts of our gum guard, we haven't been able to make our final product yet. However, we have made a slightly less sophisticated MVBP unit which we've already sold to one of our friends. We have also started designing the application for our product, which is still in the testing phase as we still need to make a few more minor adjustments in order to get it to work properly. However, I can reassure you that our app will be out before we have released our first product. We have also designed the final product, the more sophisticated version of the gum guard, and we also know what we need to do, how to do it, and what we need to make the final product. So what is the future of FutureGuard looking like, and what do we need funding for? The first thing on our list is to properly and professionally build our final product. This is our top priority and would require a lot of funding. The funding would be used to hire experts in the field of neurology, engineering, and maths. With the help of these people, we would be able to make the highest possible quality gum guard, which produces the most accurate results. The second thing on our list would be to expand. And by expanding, I mean increasing the range of our products. We would like to go into the cricket and hockey market by making some cricket and hockey helmets that can also detect concussions. We would require funding in order to hire people to help us design these new products and to get them out on the market. We would also require some funding in order to develop a high-quality website, which in the end would drive more sales for our company. Since the technology required to make our product is quite sophisticated and expensive, we would require funding in order to purchase these materials. We would also require some funding for some basic startup costs of the company, such as advertising, buying or renting a factory, as well as employees to manufacture and sell the final product. Lastly, the approximate price of our gum guard would be around 2,500 Rand with the application. We would also provide special deals for schools and teams that are purchasing an entire set of our gum guard in order to make it more affordable for people to use our gum guards. Now, the real question is, do you want to protect your team on the field? If so, join us and start using FutureGuard today. FutureGuard, guard your future.